I'm going to talk about the system design problem. Design the payment system like Stripe. The question is, payment processing system like Stripe allow business, right, referred to through mechanics. I think this word is called the merchants to accept payment from customers without having to build their own payment processing. Processing, yeah. Customers input their payment details on the merchant's website, and the merchant send the payment details to the Stripe, and Stripe then process the payment and return the result to the merchant. Yeah. Okay, so let's start from the requirement. Here is the functional requirement. Merchants should be able to create the payment, and then users should be able to pay from the credit card or debit card. So, yeah. And the merchants should be able to view the status updates for the payment. And for the non-functional requirement, the system should be high security, transaction safety, and financial integrate. Double change. Okay, I think this word. Okay. Strong durability, cannot lose transactions. Scale to the 10K TPS. Okay, this is the requirement. So we have based on the requirements, we have the entities, merchant, and payment intent, and the transactions. Yeah, so based on the requirements, we can see we can create the first one, create payment. So we have to use like post payment, and payment intent kind of like how many, right? And the currency and description. And also the second one is able to pay the credit card. So this is kind of like called make payment, payment intent transactions, change or pay or something. This is the type and card informations. And the third one, merchants should be able to view the status update from the payments. We have to use the GET because it's calling that we get the information from the database. So this use the GET. So payment intent, some this kind of like ID, and then get the information. Okay, so based on this one, we can draw the high level design here. So we can follow the first requires is called this would be better. The first one is how do you speak the word? Merchant. Merchant. The merchant should be able to create payment. So merchants right here, and call the APIs to create the payments, like post here. So it will go through call the API post, and then it will have go to the payment intensive servers and go to the database and update the information here. This is for the first one and the first API calling. And the second is make payment, right? Same from the gateway, calling this make payment. It's kind of like customers call that make payment. And this is will go to the transactions, right? Servers to go to the database, update something. And also the transaction service will connect it to the financial service like a Visa, Master need to do some of the integrations. So this is the make payment part. And also from the view status, same from here, this calling the API, oh, I want to get some information. So from the payment servers, right, and go to the database and then return back to the merchant. Like you have to give me the transaction something from here. Yeah. This is like a high level design about the payment system, like Stripe.